What's up guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're gonna go over this Trippy transition inspired by Nitetive. This is how the transition looks. Alright, so once you're ready, let's jump right into After Effects. So once you're in After Effects, you want to make sure that you have the two clips that you want to transition into. So you have the first one that we're gonna start from here, and then it's gonna transition into this clip right here. So what you want to do first is highlight these two layers by holding Shift and right click and pre-compose these clips. And click OK. Now you see you have two clips that's tied together, and you want to make sure that you just place a marker right where the transition happens. So right here, just press the star on your numpad. So to start off, you want to go into Effects and Presets and search for Chromatic Aberration and drag that to your clip. So I want the transition to start 6 frames before and 6 frames after. So what I want to do is go into the middle here and click page up 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then press the keyframe for distortion amount right here. And now you want to bring up your keyframes. Just click the U button so you can see them pop up right here. So in my example, I want to have it go from 0, and then when it happens to 8, and then back to 0 after 6 frames. So now you can see we have kind of a RGB distortion right here happening. And I also want to keyframe the lens radius as the transition is happening. I want to have it go from 800 to about, let's just have it go up to 2000. So as the transition is happening, you can see the lens is going inwards again. Now what you want to do is search for distort chroma, which is a sapphire plugin. Then drag that to your clip. Then you want to turn up the blur lens a bit. I'm going to turn mine up to 200. I'm going to play a little bit with the rotate warp direction right here. So I'm going to have mine at about 38. That looks cool. And then I want to keyframe the amount. So go to the beginning and have it at 0. And then go to the middle and turn it up as you want. I'm going to turn mine up to 0.75. And then once it's over, have it go back to 0. So as you can see, this creates a distortion effect right here. And now what you want to do is add some turbulent displace to your clip. Drag that on. I'm going to turn the size up a tiny bit to about 116, 115. And then you want to keyframe the amount of turbulent displace from 0 at the beginning. I'm going to have mine go to about 220 and then go back to 0 again afterwards. Afterwards, we can just drag some sapphire glow to your clip. Keyframe the brightness. We can just have it at 2 and then go to the beginning and then have it at 0 and then go back to 0 again at the end. So I think this looks a little bit too bright. So let's turn it down a tiny bit to about 1.5. And I'm gonna have mine tinted just a tiny bit red because I think that fits with the scene a little bit more. So just click on the color and change the color if you want. I'm gonna have my glow keyframe last just a tiny bit longer than the other ones so that we have a little bit more lasting effect. So as you can see right here, the glow goes away a little bit later than the other effects. Now what you want to do is add some sapphire shake to your clip, drag that on, and let's keyframe it to go from 0 in the beginning, and then in the middle here, and then have it go up to about 2.5 and then down to 0 again. So as you can see, when we have this much of a shake, you can see that we have some bars right here. So a way to fix that is to keyframe a scale going inwards so that we don't see those. So let's just click S right here, and then before everything happens, just have it zoom in a tiny bit. Keyframe the amount from 100 and then have it go into about 115. We don't want too much. And then once it's over, we can have it scale back out again. Now what I like to also do is add some optics compensation, just a tiny little bit at the end so that we have a little bit more movement. Just click the reverse lens distortion button right here first, and then go to the beginning, keyframe at 0, and then I'm gonna have mine go up to about 50, so we just have a tiny bit of optics compensation, and then turn it back down to 0 once again. And now we're pretty much done. One thing you can also do is highlight all your keyframes and click F9 to easy ease them. This is how it looks with easy ease. And this is how it looks without easy ease. So it's pretty similar, but in my situation, I prefer without easy ease. I think it just looks a little bit better. So guys, we're pretty much done. This is the final effect. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want more, make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment below what effect you want to see next. And I'll see you guys next time.